Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. My thoughts are with the families of everybody affected in these attacks that happened yesterday and also the double murder that happened today in Manchester in the Moss Side area. I'm going to do an update to the attack in Thornbury Gardens, the story that we actually broke. Sky News RT actually requested our footage, but this story is focusing on what's happened in Moss Side yesterday, Sunday. This is from the Guardian newspaper, the initial report. And then we're going to go and check out the Manchester paper to see what the update is. Detectives are investigating after an attempted murder. It says initially this has now become a double murder after multiple people were hit with a shotgun that was fired in a busy street party. Hours later, the 21st of June at 5 o'clock, police determined it a double murder investigation. Forensics were on the street and police are gathering evidence after a lockdown party that gathered hundreds in Manchester has resulted in a 36-year-old man has died and a 21-year-old man has died too. I have been contacted by their family and we can reveal that his name of the 21-year-old was Sharif Tool. He's of Gambian descent and he was a very popular figure in the area. A lot of people have paid respect to him, and especially his family who contacted us have spoken very highly of him. So I'll send my condolences to him and my thoughts are with the family tonight. The 36-year-old man has not been named yet. He died after the shooting near Caythorpe Road in Moss Side at approximately 1 o'clock in the morning. No arrests have been made yet, and that's been a day now. A cordon was in place in the residential courtyard between Caythorpe Street, Broadfield Road and Bowes Street. A forensic tent partially covered a Skoda car with litter strewn across the floor, including alcohol and canisters. Footage on social media shows crowds gathering, tightly packed in the courtyard in darkness and dancing to loud music. Firstly, the detective investigating the case, Andrew Butterworth, said that he was understandably devastated for the family, and the fast-paced investigation is underway, he says, to establish exactly what happened and also who is responsible. He says, as we speak, a team of dedicated officers are carrying out house-to-house inquiries and reviewing CCTV. We are aware in the early hours that this incident happened and there was a community event in Moss Side. This was monitored by Greater Manchester Police in conjunction with partner agencies. It was not an illegal rave and it was concluded prior to this incident. So that confirms what I was questioning earlier on in the other article, because they wasn't specifying who organised this rave, and with COVID-19 going on, it isn't happening. But Manchester, it seems that in Manchester, it seems that people will gather if they want to celebrate something. The council are not going to stop them. We know that a number of people in the area at the time, and they want to speak to anybody that may have seen anything. They say that they want to use this opportunity to reassure the public and understand that the news is of a great concern, but the police presence in the area throughout the day should be a great comfort to people. So this is devastating news, and also one day after the other. In relation to the Thornbury Gardens attack yesterday, the suspect that was arrested has been named as Kari Sadala, and he's Libyan, they say. He lived in a flat in Reading also. The stabbings in Reading, where 3 people were killed, have been treated as a terror attack, it says. RT News actually originally said it was a Black Lives Matter protest gone wrong. They asked to use some of my footage from that, and I said they could use it as long as they issued an apology. I'm not sure if they've done that or if they're going to do that, but that is the reason they can use it. A 25-year-old man believed to be Libyan is living in the Berkshire town and was arrested on suspicion of murder and has now been rearrested under the Terrorism Act. He was detained at the scene and is in custody, said police officers. Sadala is a refugee who is thought to have been granted asylum in the UK. It is understood he was briefly on the radar of MI5 last year, and there was not enough concern to launch a full investigation. Head of UK Counter-Terror Police Neil Basu said that a suspect ran into Forbury Gardens and attacked members of the public with a knife on Saturday evening. Within 5 minutes of the first call being made to police at 6:56, officers had apprehended a man and made an arrest. Thames Valley Police said that he described the scene as very distressing and very horrific, and the officers and members of the public who saw what happened were deeply traumatised. The motivation behind the horrific attack is not yet clear, Met Police says, and there is nothing to suggest that anyone else was involved in the attack. 41 witnesses have come forward so far, and they are asking for anyone else that has information. They're asking people to carry on with their daily lives and try to not really be affected by it, which is easier said than done, because similar to the Manchester Arena attacks, rest in peace to everybody that died in them, the trauma is long lasting, and it's easy for someone to say to move on, but that is not easily done. A controlled explosion took place in his property before he was detained as well on Sunday, and a large police presence was seen in the Reading town centre as well as on the top floor outside his flat. Again, the Prime Minister said that lessons will be learned from the attack and the government will not hesitate to take any necessary action. So these are the two updates that we've got so far. One breaking news, one update, and both exclusive footage. I really appreciate it if you support the channel, because you guys have been amazing in actually doing that. So follow us online at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and send us your stories, any footage you have, and any stories that you think the mainstream media does not want to hear. So I appreciate you joining me today, and rest in peace to the people that have lost their lives tonight. And I'll be back again very soon with some more news. Peace.